what do you think about this Easter class reenactment?
I think it's really,
at
really
Castle?
interesting from a historical point of view. When the FBA was here, this was the early days of the sort of science associated with the environment, and particularly with water. The understanding of how lakes work, we didn't have. The understanding of what happened in rivers, we really didn't have. So here, in those pre-Second World War days, and just after, some of the really key science, some of the stuff that underpins all the things we do now, real discovery, really basic but fundamental stuff, which we now teach, of course. But that was really exciting times.
Yeah, it did seem to have a lot of energy and a lot of rule bending in a way, or making up rules.
Yes, it was people who were there in those days. These were exceptional people. Nowadays we have a much broader range of people. We have more university education. We have more people going on to do higher studies. But in those days there were very few. And you could say that was because there was less opportunity, or you could say that the people who managed to do it were really gifted. And we feel that in our antecedents here we had some really gifted people who led the world in terms of freshwater science. And some of us follow in their footsteps, we try.
Yeah, no, I could see that, because when I was talking to Melanie before, and she said she was really she was a bit starstruck when she ran into
all
somebody.
these people who were there.
Yeah.
And when I first came, I came in as a chief executive to the FBA, although I knew it from previous work. But there were some of the older people who themselves were honorary research fellows, and they'd retired but were still continuing to work. Exceptional people. People who had made a real difference to the world of water, the understanding. And they were people who studied mycology, people who studied algae, people who studied fish, all over the world, but centred on the Freshwater Biological Association. An amazing mixture of really thoughtful scientists who were trying to achieve a fundamental understanding of the way the world of water works.